All right, guys, as part of always trying to stay on the cutting edge of what's going on with maps, I'm shooting a new video for you. This is a brand new training on a feature that was just released, and I want you guys to go in and play around with this, take advantage of it. Now, this is going to be different depending on what industry or market you're targeting. So it's going to be based on the category you select. So you can see in my listing right now, I'm working on a roofing client, and with this, I'm going to blur out all of my clients' information. You guys already know that, but as far as the information goes, the category, you can see here they're categorized under roofing contractor. So this is a service-based business, and depending on what kind of business you're targeting, you may have this option, you may not, you may have a different option. So let me show you what we're looking at here. If we're going to scroll down on the page, it's going to be underneath the website and underneath the phone number. You're going to see this right here, the services section. Okay, so when you actually click on this here, all right, so the way you want to look at this is there's going to be different sections, and then there's going to be items for those sections. So you want to kind of categorize it. So you can see here they give you kind of examples for what your section names might be called. They might be called tax services, golf lessons, haircuts, facials, massages. So for a roofer, we might have a section called repairs. We might have a section called new roof installations. I'm going to name this one called estimates. I want you to keep in mind as well that this is an opportunity to stick keywords in here, but don't keyword stuff this with a crazy amount of keywords. Try to keep it very direct with just one keyword that makes sense. You don't want it to sound spammy or like you're trying to game the system, because that's the kind of stuff that might get you penalized or that you might potentially run into problems. But if you optimize with just one single keyword, if you do that, you're not going to run into any issues with this. So for the item name, I might call this new roof installation, and the price is going to be $0 because this contractor doesn't charge anything for an estimate on a new roof. So I could say, are you in city name and in need of a new roof? Now obviously I would substitute city name with the city I'm trying to target. I might even go and try and put like the county, because realistically, that's a 20-mile radius. Then I might say something like, we're here to help with all of your roofing needs. Okay, so very straightforward. Again, I could go and I could fill this with more content because it does allow me 1,000 characters. With Google, as you know, content is always king. So just be careful and make sure you're putting in good content into here. And again, this is another opportunity to fill out all of your listing details so it's 100% completed, and B, or two, to make sure that you're putting more keywords in and giving Google another opportunity to build relevancy to what it is that your client actually does. Okay, so I've went ahead and added that under the estimate section, and I can add more items here if I want, or I can add a new section. Like I said, I can add another new section about maybe roof repairs, and I'm going to take these ideas probably based on my initial keyword research. So the different sections that I had for my website that are probably going to be the different sections that I'm going to have for my services here as well. But anyways, guys, that is this new feature. I recommend that you go and you fill this out, play around with it. Again, this might be different depending on what niche you're entering. If you're in the restaurant niche, I think you might see like menus, but in the services niche, we're seeing this little post here to add services and set up pricing details.